Welcome if you're new to my channel, or welcome back. Now, I had introduced myself prior, I believe in 2024, 29th of as a matter of fact, roll the clip. Hello everybody, my name is Anita Brave and this is going to be the most important YouTube video I'm ever going to make, because this is a video where I introduce myself to the world. I believe as human beings we change and evolve, and I felt like it was going to be very fair to my older subscribers and my newer subscribers to know what I've been up to, what I am like now, the kind of human being I have evolved to be in the past year and a few months. Now, because my social media is still very much small, as well as my YouTube channel, it was not going to be realistic for me to go on there and start asking you guys for questions. However, I did go to my WhatsApp and I did ask my friends in person and came up with a stack of questions. So let's get to know me in 2025. The first one was, what is your demographic data? First, I am Anita Brave, but Brave is not my government name. I don't like my government name, so I don't use it. My age, I'm 30 years old. My nationality, Ugandan. The second question is, why did you decide to start YouTube and what inspired it? So I decided to start YouTube at the beginning as a creative outlet, and then eventually it became psychotherapeutic, and now I also use it to spread awareness about mental illnesses. And I was inspired by a stupid ex-boyfriend of mine. I call him KPP, Kabohe Public Penis, because I mean that's what he was. And he made a YouTube channel and posted a video that was very boring. I'm telling you, this guy was so boring, but he got 54 views. And I said to myself, wait a minute, if this boring idiot can get 54 views, I can do better. I can succeed on YouTube, and I'm doing better, close to succeeding. Next, what is your blessing that other people think is a curse? So one of my biggest blessings that other people think is a curse is my ability to be around the finer things in life. Take me to the rich, take me to a posh restaurant, and I'm going to fit in, but I'm also very comfortable around the disgusting parts of life. So if you, for example, have a problem and then you shit yourself, or you puke and vomit all over yourself, or somebody died and you're scared of like maybe touching the corpse and you don't know how to treat the corpse, or maybe you are in a disgusting bedroom in a dirty place and you need help, or you need somebody to be there with you, I'm your girl. I'm the kind of girl that can come around you when you're at your worst, and I will help you. I will just be there for you. I am not the kind of girl that will find that you shit yourself and I'm like, ew, that's disgusting. I don't do that. I'm like really comfortable around filthy environment, around difficult situations, and not just filthy in terms of physical space. I'm even filthy in terms of mental space. You could be battling stuff in your brain and I will not find it overwhelming. I don't find it disgusting or annoying. I can be with you at your worst. And people think this is a curse because personally I've been through a lot of disgusting things, and they think like, ew, the whole of you, how can you talk to that poor disgusting human being? How do you talk to people who are like that? Well, it's because I have the kind of ability where I'm comfortable around difficult things, as well as I can thrive in a posh, nice, cute, cool place. What is the most challenging thing you've done lately? Lately, I have carried out funerals for the living. So basically, there are some people in my life who are dead to me now, and that was very difficult to do. Do you have a romantic life? No, I don't have a romantic life. I am very single, very celibate. However, I do get a lot of orgasms every other day because I touch myself. So my life is not that boring after all. Do you have any hidden talents? Yes. I am an amazing musical lyricist, but if I continue to be broke, I will go to my deathbed before the world hears my music. What do you hate about your body? I hate the fact that I carry a lot of my fat in the midsection. So if I continue to be broke and never have a lipo, I will be insecure till the day I die. What do you love most about your body? I love my brain. Although my brain has betrayed me before in terms of me being mentally ill and I've had hallucinations and delusions for a long time. I had a violent childhood. I was the violent one. I have had a lot of hyper situations. There's a time I stayed in bed for maybe 3 months plus because I was going through a depressive episode. So definitely I do not like the things my brain has done. However, my brain has one of the most amazing ideas. My brain is clever. My brain is intelligent. It's wise. And I love that. That's why it's my favorite part of my body. But I think I also love my clitoris. It's the only body part that exists for the rest of its life just to pleasure me. So I do love my clitoris as well. I'm naughty. What change would you love to see in the world? The change I would love to see in the world is for us human beings to have the difficult conversations. Let's talk about politics and religion and prostitutions without being killed for it. The thing that happened to Charlie Kirk was disgusting to me because as much as I don't agree with what he was saying, it is a very impractical and kind of like, how do I say this? It's very, what's the word? It's very backward to kill somebody just because you don't agree with them. Because then how will we talk about the difficult conversations? How shall we talk about abortion? Because the more we don't talk about abortion, the more it goes into the black market, and the more women are dying trying to abort. Women are getting septic trying to abort because it is illegal. People don't talk about it. It's a hush conversation. Let's talk about it and let's make it legal and open, and let's just be honest. Because at the end of the day, why can't we talk about abortion yet people are having sex every day? You and me are a product of sex every day. Not every day, well, I don't know, but we are a product of sex, whether you're IVF or not. So I feel like we need to talk about the difficult conversations and face them and not shut up about them and then keep them going into the black market. If you have HIV and you don't talk about it because you're scared of being stigmatized, the chances are you're going to face a lot of mental health issues and no one is going to help you. You may need medication. Nobody's going to help you because you don't talk about it. No one knows you have HIV. So the more we talk about difficult things, the better it gets. So that's the change I would like to see in the world. What is your mental illness? I have bipolar affective disorder. What do you love about mental illness? Okay, this is crazy, but the one thing I love about mental illness in my experience, first of all, I hate 98% of mental illness. But the one thing I loved, especially about my experience with my mental illness, is the hallucinations. Although a lot of my hallucinations were very scary, terrifying, seeing ghost-looking, monster-looking images in the dark at the corner of my eye and all that. I had a sexual hallucination where I had an orgasm. That was a hallucination. It was extremely intense. It was crazy. I don't think I've ever had that in real life. I had voices that I will never hear again because now I'm on medication. But some of the hallucinations, like barking dogs and seeing people entering your room when nobody entered, although I hated a lot of the hallucinations, I loved how it was like being like in a horror movie that is sometimes a little nicer when you're actually seeing things that don't exist. And some of the things are pleasurable. And no neurotypical will ever know what it's like to hear voices. I mean, I don't know. I hope you get what I'm saying. What do you hate about mental illness? So the one thing I hate about mental illness is that we have this family of mentally ill people, this group, if you would like to call it that. So here are the people who have like depression, anxiety, functional bipolar, OCD, and all the manageable mental illnesses. And then we have another group of people who have like the dark triad, and they have maybe narcissism, Machiavellianism, psychopathy, antisocial personality disorder, pedophilia, serial killing. And these two groups are treated so differently, yet they are both mental illnesses. Because people who have the manageable, non-criminal or functional mental illnesses don't choose to be that way. And those that have the dangerous mental illnesses don't choose to be that way. A pedophile would rather be attracted to adults, but they can't help it. So now, because one mental illness is dangerous than the other, the one is called a monster, and the other one gets a lot of humanity and a lot of love given to them, and as it should be. But I feel like, as much as I feel like a serial killer should be locked away, but lock them away in a humane way and give them an environment where they can survive outside of society, but in a humane way. I don't like the death penalties. I don't like the, oh, they are monsters, they're disgusting people. Personally, I don't want to be around a serial killer. I don't want my kid around a pedophile, but also I feel like I want to be more humane towards mental illnesses that are criminal or dangerous. Because at the end of the day, we are all mentally ill people, and then one group that didn't choose the mental illness gets a lot of leeway. The other group that also didn't choose a mental illness is like treated like they're like not human beings. That is the one thing I hate about mental illnesses. You always say you love your subscribers. Do you really? Yes, I do love my subscribers. Not like in a romantic way, not in a way that we are friends, that I know you personally, but I love a person that takes their time, which is a fraction of their life, a decimal point of their life on earth, to watch my video. They take their time to give me a piece of their life. Time once spent is never gotten back. So for somebody to take a piece of their life to watch my video, I love you. I love you in a way that a content creator can love an audience online. It is hard to explain the kind of love I feel, but it's a lot of gratitude, a lot of affection. But the affection is not like I know you personally. Some of you guys I know personally, but it's like I'm so grateful and I love you, but it's a love that I don't have a word for. So yes, I do love my subscribers. As a content creator, what is your biggest struggle? My biggest struggle is I am not tapping into my authenticity as much as I should, because my niche is me. I am the niche, but somehow I'm trying so much to be like other YouTubers instead of being more of myself. So I need to be more of me and invest into being more of myself, and that is, it should be a blessing that I'm unique and different, and I'm not milking that blessing and drinking that milk. So that is my struggle as a content creator. Oh, that was it. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me now in 2025. I hope you see the growth that I have done my best to do. I hope you see how YouTube has been psychotherapeutic for me, and I hope that we continue to know each other, because in 2026 I should be able to make a video like this, and for the more years I continue to do YouTube, I should keep on introducing myself, because as human beings we keep evolving and growing. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and until the next one, cheerio.